What is up, guys? It is Bob Loblaw, and welcome to the first episode of Ask Bob Anything, where I'm going to go through all those questions. Well, not all of them. I got about 900 questions, so I won't be able to go through them all, but I'm going to go through a bunch of the questions that you guys sent me in my last video, and I'm going to give you the answers to most of them at least. And I'm going to go ahead and put your tweets up too. Guys, this took a ton of work. If you do me a huge favor, if you like this video, hit that like button, maybe even favorite it, because this video took tons and tons of editing, and it just shows a lot of appreciation, and I would like to make this a series. If you guys enjoy it, even though it takes a lot of time and effort, I don't mind doing it for you guys. This gameplay, it's just kind of a boring MOAB on Aground, and but it was just nice and long, so I figured it would fit well for this video, so I can get in as many questions as I can. And if you, like I said, if you like it, maybe I can make it a video, you know, every Sunday, something like that. So with no further ado, let's get into the action, and I will start answering questions. So here we go. First question, ZenGamer97 says, I'm first with a question mark. Well, it is a question, but no, you weren't first. You were actually second, so you did fail at that. Next question. This question is from Nicky Rain Gaming. He asked, do you think COD will ever die? Yes, I do. I think most franchises do eventually die out. It's just kind of the cycle of things. Nothing against COD. You know, TV shows, movies, every kind of thing that goes on, musicians usually die. However, there are a few franchises such as Mario that have been popular for seemingly forever. Yes, it will eventually die, but I can't tell you if it'll be 2 years, 5 years, or 20 years. But I would assume eventually it will die out. Next question is from Ryu Wing 2020. Asks, are you going to continue being awesome, entertaining gamer for the next decade, or are you going to retire like after Black Ops 2? I have no idea. I will probably keep playing, but at some point I imagine I will quit. A lot of it will depend on you guys. As long as you guys enjoy the vids, I'll probably keep doing it. But at some point, you know, my kids are getting older. I'm doing a lot more things with them. So yeah, at some point I'll probably have to step away to really focus on family. But I don't see it in the near future, but who knows? I might wake up tomorrow and feel like I'm done. It's just one of those things that'll happen when it happens. Jay is Epic asks, do you do drugs or smoke weed? No, I do not. I smoked weed a little bit in high school, but that was mainly just to fit in with other people. I'm not a druggie. It's just not my style. I'd rather, I kind of believe that you should enjoy everything in your most natural state, because that means you really enjoy it. For instance, let's say you enjoy something only when you're on drugs or only when you're drinking. Do you really enjoy that, or do you just enjoy the drinking and the drugs? So me, I stay clean. But obviously in your guys' life, once you're an adult, you'll make whatever decision you want, and that's up to you guys. Next question is from Hero Kid Zero. He asks, yo, what's your favorite game? I would say usually it's whatever COD game is current. Even Modern Warfare 3, I play it the most, so I feel like I kind of have to call it my favorite game because I'm playing it a lot. My favorite game of all time, I don't know. I really would have to put more thought into it. Maybe Call of Duty 4. I love that game. It's epic. I love Super Mario Brothers back in the day. I love Street Fighter 2, so probably one of those if we're going all time. But right now, amazingly, probably Modern Warfare 3 because it's what I play the most. Jacob Zilla asks, what's your favorite movie? Maybe Fight Club. I really, really love that movie. I've watched it probably 10 times, and it's just an epic movie, and it's just awesome. It makes you think, it makes you use your brain, and I really enjoy using my brain, at least sometimes. Well, not when I'm playing Modern Warfare 3. That's kind of when I shut my brain off. Weggy J34, what headset do you use, and have you ever thought about playing competitively like game battles? Well, I got a few headsets. I use my PX5s the vast majority of the time. Turtle Beach PX5s, I really like them. I also have X41s. They're my backups. I really loved those. And I have some cheaper ones, the Turtle Beach X21s that I use for my PC. I highly recommend all of them. I actually like them all. Game battles, I've thought about it before. Me and God of Pop-Tarts once talked about it. Never kind of materialized. Maybe if Righteous Panda, my buddy Righteous Panda or Sunny Boy, if he wants to do it, I might do it because I'm pretty good. But those game battles guys are really, really good. So I'd need a really good player probably to get me interested. But I might consider it if you guys want to see it. Inix says, what keeps you different, unique from the others? And I'm assuming you're talking about YouTubers. I don't know if I am that different or unique. I think there's a lot of guys like me. There's a lot of YouTube channels. There's a lot of gaming channels. I'd estimate there are probably 10,000 Call of Duty channels. I think one thing that I do that's kind of unique is I put a ton of effort into keeping in touch with you guys, answering comments, answering messages, stuff like that. I spend a lot of time on that, and I don't know that many other guys who do. But other than that, I think a lot of us are pretty similar. It's just a matter of what you guys like and just trying to stay a little bit original. But with 10,000 channels, it's really hard these days. So am I that unique? I don't know. That's really your guys' call. So earlier, someone asked me what my favorite game was, and I said probably COD 4. Nightmare UB Fox says, what is your favorite COD? You know what's funny is actually, if I thought about it right now, my favorite COD that I'd want to play is Black Ops because it's really easy and it's not hacked. COD 4 I think is my all-time favorite, but the reality is that right now it's unplayable. So my favorite COD to play right now is probably Black Ops. If I was going like, not counting Modern Warfare 3 that I play mainly just because it's new. And COD 4, if I'm going all-time, would be my favorite Call of Duty. ZenGamer97 asked, okay, that's the guy who was first, or he thought he was first. He asked, how old are you? That's actually top secret, but I will provide you a hint. Look at my name. Super COD Beast 99 asks, Bob, you're an amazing commentator. I'm lucky I found your channel. Well, that's not actually a question, but I appreciate the kind words, and I'm glad you found my channel too. Thanks for stopping by. Mr. D. Dillon says, what was your best game moment? Realistically, it was probably either getting my first nuke on Rundown in Modern Warfare 2. That was really exciting, and I loved it. I jumped out of my chair. Or my first MOAB in Modern Warfare 3. You guys can go watch that video. It was insane. I was super excited because I really don't think of myself as that great of a gamer, so I thought they were going to be a lot harder to get than they are, so that felt really good. Another great moment was I was playing Street Fighter 2 in an arcade when I was a kid, and I beat the crap out of this older kid who thought it was really good, and he was a really mean guy, kind of a bully, and that made me feel pretty good as well. So those are probably my moments that I remember the most. Mr. Chromes1 asks, what commentator do you like the least most? The most, other than my friends, who I'll exclude because most of my friends are pretty much tied for first because that's all I watch anymore. I would say it's the guys I came up with, which would be like Hutch and Sandy Ravage. When I say came up with, they're the guys who first got me into YouTube gaming. I really like their videos, and that's why I got into it, because I liked watching those guys. And so yeah, watching Hutch and Sandy Ravage and XCal, that's another one. That's really what got me excited about YouTube. Who do I like the least? I really don't have an answer for that. I don't watch anybody I don't like, and I don't pay attention to, channels that don't interest me. So I really don't have any idea who I like the least. Cruchto asks, how hard was it to start your own company? Honestly, it wasn't that hard once I got to that point. Yeah, I put in a lot of work, but I don't consider that hard. Working hard when you're having fun isn't really that hard. I had a blast building my business, and so I enjoyed every minute of it. I would say it wasn't that hard. The hard part was getting to the point where I was ready to start my own business, and that was working my way up, building contacts, networking, doing all that stuff. That was the hard part, the part that came before I started my own business. Dragon, I'm not going to say his name. You guys can read it. If you live in the U.S., who are you going to vote for? I do live in the U.S., and I am not going to vote. I live in Texas, where the vote is pretty much decided, and there's no really reason for me to vote. I'm assuming you're talking for president, because no matter what, the Republican's going to win. But that doesn't mean I don't like Republicans. I actually, pretty much, if you want to know my view, I don't like politicians. I think 99% of them are scumbags just out to get power, and they will do whatever they can, and they were all bought and paid for by big corporations, unions, lawyers, whatever group that has money. Politicians will whore themselves out to. So I'm just not a fan of politicians at all, so I probably won't vote. And if it was a really close vote, I'd probably vote for Mitt Romney. And really, it's only because I'm a business owner, and he's very pro-business, and Obama is not. Not really any of the other issues that most of them are pretty much the same. They want to tax us a lot, and they want to spend a bunch of our money. That's what politicians enjoy doing. Xylon PS3 asks, will I ever buy a PS3? Well, I actually own a PS3 already, and I do play with subscribers extremely rarely on it. The main reason, guys, is my good friends all play on Xbox, so I play on Xbox a lot more than PS3. But the other reason is it's really hard to invite subscribers on PS3. It's not as simple as Xbox, where they send a message and I invite them. It's just a much more convoluted, pain-in-the-ass process. And that's the real thing that's kept me from doing a lot of PS3 lobbies. But I do have a PS3. I like it. By the way, there's my MOAB. In 2v2 face-off. But yeah, I'm really just not a huge fan of their join party system and their party system and their invite system. That's why I haven't done it, but I do have a PS3, and I should probably get on it more often. Mr. Rossiver asks, do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not. Scream for Mercy HD asks, what is your favorite kill streak in MW3 and why? I would have to go, if you're talking assault kill streaks, I'd probably go Predator. It's just a classic. I love raining it down, getting those doubles and triples. The Reaper's pretty cool, but I really enjoy using the Predator, the old standby from Modern Warfare 2. Overall, it's definitely the specialist kill streaks because those things are bad A. That wholly will bring us to the end of this video and the final question. What for you is the best COD player? He says XCal. XCal's one of the best. I think XCal's one of the best public match players. He's really good. I think right now I'd say Optic Scumper, Scumper Jumper, whatever you want to call him. He's probably the best player I know of in the world, both public. He's ridiculous, the scores he puts up, the games he puts up, but also the fact that he plays MLG and is considered probably the best MLG player right now. So Optic Scumpy would probably be my choice. But that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave some more questions. I'll do another one. Hit that like button. Like I said, that's super motivating for me. But leave some more questions, and I will answer more next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and y'all take it easy.